Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final regular season game of the 2000 season. This is the last district game. We are here at Cardinal Stadium on the campus of Wayne County High School in Monticello, Kentucky. My name is Philip Russell, along with Chandler Cook, the eye in the sky, Daniel Junker, Mr. Kelly Ferris, our spotter, and the man with the quick fingers on the keyboard is Mr. Randy Worley. Chandler, we're coming in this evening and rounding out the second half of our season. First season part was our non-district. We went 4-1. Second half of the season, right now we're 3-1. That's district action. Of course, next Friday night starts the third part of our season, but we got to take care of business here tonight with Wayne County.
We do, and we need to show that we can recover, recoup, get ready to play as we did the second game of the season, coming off a loss to Danville after the first game of the season in the Constitution Bowl. So, Philip, tonight, I'd look forward to really come out hard and get after them. I think, let's see, they defer, so we're going to take the ball first, and hopefully we'll open up with some good running, move the football, score on first possession.
You made a good point there, Chandler. We came back after the dismal display at Danville in the Constitution Bowl and by losing that game 35-6, but turnovers was a very vital part of that game. We come back against a powerful Henry Clay team, and we just manhandled them by winning 21-10, and then that was on our winning streak until we ran into the Dragons of Greene County last week. And of course, another game of miscues in that game really kept us from the win.
Well, you look toward looking at the schedule, Philip. After Bell,
yeah,
we really had nobody test us.
No, we didn't.
We really had nobody test us.
Looking at that, we had scores of, real quickly, we had scores, Cabrera 44-13, South Laurel 45-21, Bell County 27, 34-6, Casey County. Of course, in district action, we handled Casey 34-6, Taylor 58-14, Russell 41-8. And so, it's a test last week. Let's rise to the occasion. So here's your kickoff, starting the last district game of the 2000 season, taken by Cook at about his 15-yard line. He's got a wall on that side, gets it past the 35 up to about the 36-yard line, and that's where the Redhounds will take over 1st and 10 on their first possession of this evening.
Well, as I said earlier, Phil, we need to come out and establish ourselves here, move the football, take care of the football, and just take care of business.
We'll be doing, I guarantee you here, we've got all kind of scouts in the stands this evening. There's scouts here probably from E-Town, probably from Washington County, even probably from Louisville Moore. Those one of the three teams that we'll be playing next week. Not quite sure yet who we will. Pass already wide open. If he doesn't overthrow him, yes he did. Adam Mills was wide open at about the 35-yard line, cross action. There was not a man within 20 yards of him, and BJ just overthrew him by about 2 steps, but the play was there.
Goodness gracious.
That would have been the first, let's see, the ball is 2nd and 10 on the Redhounds' 37-yard line, so about a 63-yard touchdown off the bat real quick would have looked good in the books.
Oh, it sure would.
2nd and 10, 11:47, clock has stopped with the incomplete pass. Foley now has that backfield of Sizemore and Cook lined up behind him. He's back to throw again, throws it out here to Cook. Cook darts back, going across the field, and might get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think he's going to take a loss on that.
No, he will. 2-yard loss. Well, approximately, 2-yard loss back to the 35-yard line.
A little swing pass out of the backfield, and that gets you out there one-on-one. It's just a foot race then.
And that's what they're trying to do, is get Steven on a corner or even a linebacker where his speed is so much more superior, especially those linebackers, and he's taller than most of these defensive backs that he'll be facing this evening. Wing formation now. The Redhounds come out in a different form, hang off to Sizemore. No, Sizemore bowls his way, and we'll pick up close to the 45, maybe the 44, so it'll bring up 4th down in Redhound territory, so will Coach Ferris punt the ball away? Or, excuse me,
doesn't look like it, does it?
Coach Jewell make that decision.
3rd down 5. Maybe we'll try to pull them off sides here.
Long count, maybe. It's 4th down and a long 5. So we see Hoover coming in and the rest of the punting team. Of course, not playing this evening will be number 27, Jason Steele, just released from the hospital yesterday afternoon due to a very severe infected arm. I saw that arm, and it looked terrible. It was in bad shape.
Was that due from a cut, or?
It was a cut by a helmet in the Greene County game. It just set up an infection. Sizemore gets the punt away, hits on about the 26, rolls dead and out of bounds on right about the 16, 17-yard line. So that's where the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 on their first possession.
Good punt.
Excellent punt. Coming out on the Cardinals will be at quarterback, Mr. Jeremy Rector. He's a 5'8", 140-pound sophomore.
No, that...
excuse me, Lair, Dustin Lair. I was looking at the wrong one. Dustin Lair, 5'11", 175-pound sophomore. Looking at these, this team here, they're kind of a young. They start a senior, at number 68, Dustin Denny, and a senior tight end, number 4.
It's an option team, though. They like to run option.
There he is there, lined up, hands it to the second back through, and he's not going anywhere. Maybe, in fact, dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job, guys. Good job.
It was good pursuit that time by the outside. Carrying the ball was number 41, Daniel Foster.
All right. Well, we get back to offense here in a minute. We're gonna run the ball a little bit better, I think. You know, that threw us off missing that first pass there. On first down, that would have given us so much more room to operate here.
So Larry is up at the line of scrimmage. His 2nd and 12. That's a loss of 2 now. Pulls it out of the fullback's hands, hands it back again, and carrying the ball was number 24, Richard Newcomer. Newcomer's a junior at 6 foot, 175 pounds.
Sam's coming up off the bottom of the pile for the Hounds.
A little insight on Newcomer. He's quoted a good hard-nosed runner. He's the blue-collar type. In other words, he gets the job done when called upon.
Well, it takes players of all calibers field. I mean, blue-collar workers, and you're one of 11 out there. It's not just one person. You're one of 11.
You're correct. Split out wide to the top of your screen. Larry is under center once again. Has not been in the shotgun yet. Hands it to the first back on really a power move. Gets a first down. Good move that time, and carrying the ball strong again was Newcomer. Newcomer, 6 foot, 175-pound junior. Of course, Casey County came into the Wayne County Cardinal Stadium last week and defeated Wayne County Chandler, and that was the first district win for Casey County this 2000 season. They're coming in winning a game.
Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Let's go now.
If you'll notice, it is number 8, Brett Faulkner, in position of where Jason Steele usually plays on that defensive side.
Oh.
Again, quick running hole that time. Good run hard that time by number 11. Excuse me, number 41, and that is Foster, 5'8", 150 senior. He's quick. He's a slasher. He likes to hit the hole when he gets outside. That time it's
Sizemore, they faked it to side, and Sizemore took the fake, but he missed the fullback right in the hole.
So the running football team, tackle to tackle. They have one wide out to the top.
Okay, we changed to 5-man front, looks like that time.
And Lair this time will hand it off to 31. No. Correction, that's 81, Randy Winchester. He's a senior.
All right, Hounds, let's go now. Let's get us a stop here.
It's 8 minutes and the clock is running here in the first period of play. Wayne County's on the drive on their first possession. Lair's under center. He has that wishbone lookout backfield now. Pulls it out.
Fumble, ball's on the ground.
And I don't know if Simon has it or not.
No, I think the quarterback fell on it.
Yes, he did. Simon was in there trying to pull, but Lair fell on it at the last moment.
He was trying to lift him up off the ball, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Hankster was right in there on the play. We see Hollingsworth and Davis coming out, Foley coming in. I missed one that was coming in.
I'm sorry, Phil. We changed our front to a 5-man front from a 4-man front.
So we saw what they were doing in the middle. We decided just to change it up a little bit, try to shut that down. Lair now has a wing. Hands it back off up the middle, and maybe back to the original line of scrimmage, but a possible 1-yard gain.
If you recall from last year, or if you get out last year's film and look at their quarterback throw it, he's a year older, a year stronger. Last year he was real weak on his throws. He threw it short. several times last year.
Had all winter and the spring and early part of the summer to work on that strength and on that arm. Of course, I think he's been going to some quarterback camps also to help get some fundamentals down. You can see it already. The young man has grown up. He is a sophomore.
We've got trips over here.
First time we've seen the shotgun position. It's 3rd and long now. He will stay in the shotgun. Back, looks across the middle. It is caught, but will not be.
Oh.
Yes, it will be enough for a first down. Second effort that time by number 4, Derek Tucker, the senior, 5'10", 180-pounder, will stop, look like on about the 50-yard line, and bulled his way through.
Come on, guys.
Good protection that time for Lair, because he had plenty of time to wait for that to clear across the middle.
It looked like we closed on it fairly well. Not enough to get in front of the ball, but...
Well, the Redhounds now are... Or, excuse me, the Cardinals will move the ball, pulls it out of the fullback, hands it to the second back through, and that's number 41. Once again, that's Forrester.
Let's go, defense. Come on now.
And Stephen Cook now will check in on the defensive side, sending out Foley. So
Well, they had a 3rd and 10. They sent Foley in there. I believe, didn't he? Or was he in the play before that?
He was in 2 plays.
Okay.
So what you've got right now is you've got 2nd down and 5 on the Redhounds' 43-yard line. They got the wing to the top of your screen. Lair's under center now. Marks out the signals, pulls it out.
He pulled.
He's not going anywhere because that time reading well. Randy Winchester was the ball carrier.
69 Miller and 86 Sima.
So Miller and Sima both stand at home reading the football very well that time.
No gain that time.
3rd down and 5 at 5:20 counting down here in this first period of play. Of course, Wayne County has to pray for a miracle. The Redhounds pretty much have 2nd place sewed up. For them to get in the playoffs, they have to beat Corbin tonight and hope.
Second man.
41's carrying it again. That's Forrester. I don't think he got the first. He did not. He got it right.
Got to the 40.
They're going to bring up now 4th down and 2, a long 2.
So on the Corbin's 40-yard line, we'll see what Wayne County does. Looks like they're
going to go for it.
Ready to go for it. Come on, defense.
So the defense has their first 4th down challenge of this evening. It's 4:38. Clock is running. Well, they get the play in time because the official blew the play for ready. It's wide out to the top.
Come on, guys. Think now. Think.
Wing is at the bottom now. Lair pulls it, keeps it, cuts around, missed the block. And if he stays on his feet, no, he's tackled out of bounds by Matt Williams. And Williams showing some speed that time, but I tell you, Lair is one tackle away from a touchdown.
Goodness, who had the quarterback then? And Corbin takes a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Jewell's seen all he wants to on his defensive side, so he's going to get something corrected real quick. So if this timeout, we'll step out, talk about some of our fine sponsors of Redhound Replay.
Union Planters Bank has a variety of banking services available to help you with whatever you need. They can help you with car loans, 30-year mortgage loans, commercial loans, free checking, and the Golden Passport Club for our 55 and older customers. They also have the home equity line of credit available. Stop by Union Planters Bank and talk with them about your banking needs. Hometown Friends, helping solve hometown needs. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
So at 4:19 here in the first period of play, Wayne County has taken possession on about their 16, 17-yard line, has driven it deeper into Redhound territory. The ball now is 1st and 10 on the Redhounds' 26-yard line. It's 4 minutes and 19 seconds here in the first period of play. No score after Redhounds did get the opening kickoff, but weren't able to move, and so they had to punt the ball away. And that's when Wayne County took over on their own 16.
All right, boys, let's step it up here now.
Coach Joe's called timeout for his defensive unit. He's gone out to the field to discuss a little bit, try to stop that option play a little more. Everybody's got to read now. On the option, everybody has an assignment. Tackle whoever, doesn't matter. If they're running the option, hit the quarterback, hit the fullback, hit the tailback. Every play. Player's under center now, hands it back to the tailback, 41. He's met great that time. Good job by number 36 for the Redhounds. That's Kenneth Bays. Met him in the hole and drove him back. He might have got a half a yard. Well, they're going to give him a pretty good spot. Very generous, a yard. That time, though, Mr. Bays answered the call.
Let's go, boys. Come on now.
2nd and 9 on the 25. 3:48 clock is running. Layers under center. Has a wide out to the bottom of your screen now. Pulls it. Keeps it. And not going anywhere that time. Again, there's Bays keeping that defensive end, turning it into Simon. And 30 Sams. So those 3 young men did a great job. Now it is coming in on 3rd down and long. So Foley will come in and replace Faulkner at that D-back position. Again, we do have some injury situations going in again to playoff. We've got Jason Steely, who's just been released from the hospital just a day ago. Also, big number 78, Billy Kane, is in street clothes. He's our 6'4", 275 tackle. He's not playing this evening. Lair has to switch.
Okay, somebody's got to pick you. There you go. Fake, fake, fake. Get off that, Hank. Attaboy, Hank.
Good job. Hank Sama did stop him. So good job, Hank Sama, of just coming up and closing. The closing speed, I tell you later, his credentials are, he is extremely fast on the corner, and he keeps an option and the belly very well. Runs the option and belly.
Good job, Hank, that time getting off the block. Now here we go. 4th down and 6. Here was 2nd, 4th down in this drive. Now we got to stop this. I say the same play they ran the last time.
22-yard line on the Redhounds. 4th down and 6. He's back to pass.
Naked boot. We got hailed.
Man, there he is wide open. It's number 24 receiving the football, and that is Richard Newcomer, deeper into Redhound territory. Really hard to get the pressure that time on the quarterback, Lair.
Well, I thought Bays was being held.
So now it's deeper into Redhound territory. 1st and goal. The Redhounds find themselves on the 7-yard line.
Come on, Hounds, let's go.
Again, they took over on their own 16-yard line. The Cardinals did after the John Sizemore punt, and they've driven the ball deep into Redhound territory. Mayer under center now, looks across, pulls it out of the fullback, keeps it himself, fakes the pitch. Now will keep it around the outside and not go much as Hank Simon on the stop along with Sizemore.
Good lick that time on Lair. Popped his head back.
You know, he sure is a lot. He sure has improved. Of course, you always have that freshman year coming out of junior high, and then, you know, you're thrust into varsity action, Chandler. Then the next thing you know, you've got all winter, you got spring, and all that to work out the kinks and get a little bit stronger. And he's shown a lot different quarterback than he was last year at this time. Kid has grown up pretty well. Lair now gets his play from the sideline. He'll send now wide outs both sides. He's got tight end with
watch motion wing. Man. He may be the pitch man on the option.
It's 41. Inside
reverse.
Good job, Kenneth Bass.
Atta baby,
Sizemore. Sizemore stayed there, took the block on, waited for that play, did an excellent job that time of reading.
Okay, down to the 5. Yeah. So 2 plays, 2 yards. 3rd down, 1st quarter about to wind down with 41 seconds left. No score in the 1st quarter.
Wide to the bottom of your screen. They send a wide out.
Here comes option, boys.
And Lair keeps it, slips, looked like as he's trying to run the quarterback sneak, and it looked like he might have got about a yard or 2. Yeah. So it'll be 4th down. He, right as he pulled out from the center, it was a quarterback sneak all the way, but right as he pulled out from the center, he lost his footage.
Come on, Hounds, make a statement here. Make a statement on defense now.
Well, here's the first great big test. The clock will run out, though. We won't get this play over in the first period of play. So after end of 1 here at Cardinal Stadium in Monticello, Kentucky, the last district game of the 2000 season. Next week starts the playoffs. It's the Corbin Redhound 0, the Wayne County Cardinals 0.
For buffet lunch that is sure to please, come to the Western Steer Family Steakhouse. David Keck and his fine staff take great pride in serving you the finest foods and delicious desserts. David and the Western Steer Family Steakhouse also have a catering service that can help you with your wedding rehearsal dinners and receptions, family reunions, or your company's functions. Stop by the Western Steer Family Steakhouse and tell David you enjoy watching the Redhounds replay and your drink is free with your meal. Western Steer Family Steakhouse, phone 528-0063.
So the Redhounds have found themselves back of their own goal, looking at a 4th down and 4, actually 4th and goal at the 4-yard line. Again, Wayne County took over on their 16-yard line after the punt of John Sizemore and has driven the ball all the way down to the Redhounds' 4-yard line, where it's now 4th and 4.
All right, boys, let's get out of the huddle and get down there now. I don't want to coach on the ball ready for play.
Coach Jewell made some adjustments there at when he called that timeout. Seemed to work pretty good, but then we lost the tight end coming across the middle when they were able to drive deep into Redhound territory.
That's why.
We have to blow the ball. Redhounds now have their instructions from head coach Steve Jewell.
See, that's a 70-yard run right there. You got to get down and cover the goal line on a 4th and goal.
Here we go. Kids are in shape.
Let's go. Come on, defense. Let's make a statement here now.
Wideout is number 85, the bottom of your screen for Wayne County. That is Baker. Here's the play. 4th and 4, 2nd period. Lawyer pulls it, keeps it, looks around the end, has a man at the back of the end zone. Touchdown. Was at the back of the end zone all the way, and catching the ball was number 4, Tucker, who had also dropped the ball deep, and that time Lair had a little protection, hit Lair on the very back end corner of the end zone. So at 11:54, 6 seconds into the 2nd period of play, the Cardinal has put points on the board against the Redhounds. Be waiting for the PAT, and be kicking will be number 35, and that is Chris McFarland. It's down, it's up, and it is good to the upright. So at 11:54, a 4-yard pass play from Lair to Tucker as the Cardinal on top, 7-0.
Davis Salvage, one of Southeast Kentucky's largest auto parts recyclers. Looking for a part for your late model car or truck, foreign or domestic? Check with Big Harold Davis at Davis Salvage. They have a nationwide computerized locating service to help you find the parts you need at a fraction of the cost. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. Located 4 miles south of Corbin on the Falls Highway. Davis Salvage, MasterCard and Visa accepted. So a Lair to Tucker 4-yard pass deep in the end zone. Laid it up pretty good there. Let him run to the football. Good-looking pass play that time from Lair. The Cardinals drove all the way from the 16-yard line after the punt and took it all the way in for the score at 11:54. Back deep now for the Redhounds will be Neal and Cook, resting on about their 10-yard line. Watch your onside here. Anything's possible, guys.
High end over end kick taken by Steven on about the 12, 13-yard line. Has a seam, busted up in there. Gets across to the 25, 30-yard line. And that's where the Hounds will take over 1st and 10 on their 2nd possession this evening.
All right, offense, let's go now. Let's play ball, boys.
Foley now has his signals in from the offensive side of the football, ready to play.
Ooh, trips. The Alabama trips.
He has the Alabama trips stacked. 1, 2, 3. You can see
nobody's out there covering.
They sure aren't. And that's a screen. 1 block to go.
Come on.
Out of bounds. And I'll tell you what, we're 1 block from taking that all the way.
Yeah. That's just a screen we've seen University of Alabama throw.
Yes.
No, they didn't. They sent, they only had 1 man out there.
Yeah. It's also known as, what in my days, the Mississippi gunslinger. That's where you stack 3 behind each other and you send the other way on the other side of the field. Pretty good looking lineup. Did enough to gain 7 yards at 2nd down and 3.
Bullets formation.
And Cook is in motion, hands it back off to Neal.
Neal
on the run. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. Can Lair catch him?
No.
Will not.
That's a
touchdown, Mike Neal.
Attaboy.
On took off on the 37-yard line. was a 63-yard run by Mike Neal.
Good job, Neal.
And it was set up very perfect. We ran, it was kind of like a cross buck or a counter action deal. We faked it to Steven and then brought it back to Neal on the inside, and it was off to the running. Once Neal breaks that initial line of scrimmage, we've seen him do it all year long, Chandler, he's a very hard young man to bring down. He's listed as a fullback, but a very speedy fullback.
Attaboy. What answer?
AT is up, it's through it, so at 11:27, the Redhounds have answered the call, and it's 7-7.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company of Corbin, a major contributor to the lives and well-being of our children and community since 1938, giving you Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, and 7-Up products for the whole family to enjoy. Thank you, Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company of Corbin.
So a 63-yard run. This first quarter stats look something like this, brought to you by Hoover Company and Industries.
Well, let's see. Gosh, that looks terrible.
Ugly.
Ugly, ugly, ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Total offensive yards, 7 yards for Corbin, 79 yards for Wayne County in the first quarter. Goodness gracious.
10 minutes and 22nd time of possession and 1:40 for the Redhounds. So, yep.
All right, guys, let's go now.
Get rid of the first quarter statistics. Let's play the next 3. Kicking off will be Curtis Willis. He took the chores over from Foley about 4 games ago. Has been kicking the ball very well, kicking the ball deep a couple times. As a matter of fact, hit the end zone. He approaches the ball, kicks it high end over end, taken by one of the up men at the 15-yard line, 20-25, and there's where he's going to be dropped on about the, mark the ball,
32-yard line.
Close to it.
33-yard line.
We'll give him that. And that'll bring up now Wayne County's second position on their second possession of this game. They'll start out on their own 33-yard line, 1st and 10. 11:21. It's 7-7.
Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go.
I tell you, you know what you got to look at right now? Is the quarterback limping? Larry is limping right now. He's hurting. There's the bread and butter of your offense. He runs the option very well, and he's not feeling too good right now. Dustin Lair, the 5'11", 775 quarterback.
Quick pitch.
Cover. Perfect. Good job. Way to turn it. There's a flag.
Okay.
It's going to be one of 2 things: holding against Wayne County or a clip.
Possibly blocking the back.
It could be. Can't be no face mask. We didn't have a hand.
Holding.
Yeah, it's holding. Okay. So do you take the play or do you take the penalty? I'd take the penalty, move them back 10 yards.
Well, right now I think I'd take the penalty.
Absolutely. Move them back closer to the shadows of their own goalposts. Hey, Chandler, did you get a chance to watch the football game last night, Eastern and Tennessee Tech?
Oh, just a very few minutes, Phil.
That was a decent game, you know.
When I tuned in, it was 21-0.
It was for Eastern.
Yeah.
That's why I said it was a decent game.
Oh, we did decline it, Phil.
We did? Okay, so we'll take the play. Only got 1 yard, so it'll be second and 9.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to pull for Coach Kidd, though. I pulled for him because he's an old Corbin boy, inducted to the Hall of Fame at Corbin. I'm glad to see his Colonels. He's only a few wins off of winning the magic number of 300 games.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yes, he is.
Okay, we're back in action here at 11:01 here. The clock is running now. It's second down and 9 after the...
Come on, guys, let's go.
Lair's limping. He's limping bad. He's in the shotgun position. He's got one personal protector next to him there, and that's in that tailback. Redhound's kind of jumping around a little bit with the movement. There's the flag.
There's the flag.
Got flags everywhere. Interception.
Oh, gosh.
No. Brett Faulkner, I thought, had the ball. Boy,
I did too.
One-handed and took it away from him.
He had it in his hand, didn't he?
He sure does. He still got it in his hand, but we got movement and flags all over the place, so they'll mark that back 5 yards. Dead ball foul.
Now, okay, no, he didn't call it dead ball.
Oh, he didn't?
So he called it simultaneous to the snap, which means live ball foul. You can decline this.
It'd be third down then. That's what I do. Because it's an incomplete pass, third down and 9.
This time he's going to send him back.
Oh, he is? Okay.
I thought I saw Coach Jewell say send him back.
That's what he's going to do. So we'll mark them back 5 yards there. It'll bring up now second down and about 14 yards.
All right.
Lair right now, I tell you, the young man is banged up. He's also plays defense. He was the young man trying to tackle Neal on that touchdown run. I think he may have hurt that leg. We jumped, we moved, and we jumped, but I don't know if we hit the neutral zone or not. We can jump, but as long as we don't cross the neutral zone, offsides against Wayne County, of course. We can jump, but as long as we don't go in the neutral zone, we're just fine.
Oh, Matt looked
close. He looked close, didn't he? Hey, we're seeing Matt Williams playing a lot more defense than we did earlier in the part of the season. And I like the way the guy's feet were. Do you see him running down like earlier when he ran the back layer?
Sure did.
So that kid's got some speed on him.
We changed our defense back to a four-man front, where on first series there we were playing just almost 100% of the time was five-man.
So Coach Jewell is the master of arts, and as far as defensive side goes, he likes to throw in different formations. Of course, y'all are going to understand is there's 2 or 3 coaches here scouting tonight from other teams, and
wait a minute now.
Even more?
What was that one?
I don't.
Did anybody see what that one was?
I don't know. I lost that one. They went back further. Where did that play come from?
Look where the down marker is. That's 15 yards.
They went from 5, then...
Did we miss something here?
They had 20. I don't know. I lost it. We're out of my sight right now, and the ball was spotted on the 11-yard line.
Now wait a minute. That is not a 5-yard penalty, because it was just second down and what?
Well, it was. They marked off the 5, then they turned around and marked 15 more on that.
Okay.
They marked off a procedure, then he marked off unsportsmanlike conduct against the bench and put 15.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
So
I missed that signal.
Yeah, they got a double whammy.
I stepped back from the window, folks.
Yeah, the window. I'm stuck. I got my nose pressed up against it right now. It's a beautiful press box. They've got a lovely facility here at Wayne County. I remember the old press box that used to sit across from us. They got a good-looking press box here. So it's time out. Let's talk a little bit about some more of our fine sponsors, Chandler.
When it comes to banking, look to your friends at Cumberland Valley National Bank. Let our friendly staff arrange a loan with competitive rates and flexible terms. Cumberland Valley National Bank has 11 locations in the Tri-County area to serve you. Cumberland Valley National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You know, we get into this season, we talk about how blessed we were with not having too many injuries coming in. Hopefully everybody can get healthy and get ready for the next season, which is the playoffs. Of course, we got Steely out. I understand he possibly will be back next week. Big Kenny Ball should be back, Kenny Ball should be, or Kane. I mean, Billy Kane should be possibly. It's questionable on him. And also, though, we understand that Sizemore's banged up a little bit tonight, and what the extent of the injury he has, we don't really know. But so we got a little nicks and bangs right now.
Well, it looks like this timeout has been spent by the Wayne County head coach with lecturing the official, standing on about the 10-yard line.
Well, he got his money's worth.
Yeah, he's going to take time out. He's going to take his full 60 seconds there, isn't he?
Yeah, he got his full 60 with him, and he's still burning his ears.
It always bothered me as an official. The coach going to waste a timeout to come out there and talk to me as an official.
He's going to take another because he's still part of the team.
What did he in turn?
To me, that does as much to disrupt your players as the penalty itself.
Well, where's the timing on this? That was longer than 60 seconds, wasn't it?
Well,
our commercials take almost 30. Good night. Layers in the shotgun. He's back deep, waiting on the snap. Here it comes. Looks out toward the right flat.
Look.
Has it out there, and no flag. Good defensive John Davis. Step for step, Davis was with him, wearing him like a glove. And on that intended reception was Newcomer. He's the man we saw catch the ball deep. And I tell you what, John Davis that time wore him like a glove.
Well, you know, John didn't look like he looked back either, because that boy didn't, the receiver didn't look like he looked.
So back deep on standing on the Cardinal 41, 42-yard line for this punt will be Hoover and...
low line drive kick.
Returnable.
Hoover's got a hold of it. He's got a block. He's got a ball.
Cut it outside. There you go, Bram.
Baby, good job. Ooh,
there's
a flag.
15 more onto that one as he is hit out of bounds on a late hit. So we'll tack 15 more onto Hoover's.
Did we do the hit? That may have been on us. I couldn't tell. I saw our player flying across the sideline, but I also wondered about if he got hit or he did the hitting.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll take it back. We'll wait and see. Personal foul against Corbin. All right, mark it back 15.
Goodness gracious, had the ball down on the 25-yard line.
Mental mistakes.
Move it back to the 40.
Don't need that. Definitely. Well, I saw somebody flying through there. I couldn't tell which color jersey it was, and the flag come out. Usually at times it will go against the opposing team. So we see Lair does come out. He will not play free safety on this. He's over here on the sideline, and he's limping very noticeably now. It looks like, maybe a hamstring. That's what he's hanging on to.
Yeah.
Wishbone backfield, double tight end. They keep it. No, Foley's going to be sacked on the 50-yard line. That time, not going for the fake was Derek Tucker all the way.
Come on, guys. You got to pick up backside.
We had the wishbone look that tight look. We had the double tight end. That's nothing of a passing situation the way it looks at. But we did release the back to the flat. The tight end took off, which happened to be at that time Hoover. We had no backside protection. So a loss of about 6 yards, 7 yards. So it's second and 17.
Okay, here we go with the Alabama trips.
Yep.
Are they going to come covered this time? God, they're not respecting it.
They got 3, I can tell you that. And he's sacked again, gets across to the 50, up to about the 48-yard line. So 2 times BJ has been sacked.
Well, he started out of the pocket. He just got run down from the backside that time.
So the protection this time right now is kind of falling on the shoulders of the offensive line and on that backside. And Foley was able to try to step up a little bit, but just unable to lose. Couldn't tell downfield. It looked like it was pretty good coverage.
Okay, this is Cook at fullback. If he gets out in the flat, look for him. There it is.
Cook has got the first
flag. It's a hold.
Is it a
No,
hold?
he called ineligible receiver downfield. He called us. We had one of our linemen pass the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we sure did, because where he throws the flag at, he's about 5 yards past that line of scrimmage. So they'll take that penalty and move us back further.
Goodness.
As checking in now is number 69, Miller. He'll be replacing Tyler Hart at those guard positions. Foley gets his play from the sideline. Now it's 3rd and, well,
half an acre?
Yeah, about a half acre.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Ball's on our 48-yard line, and we got to get down to the Wayne County 31. So 3rd and 21 or further than that.
Oh, there's Sizemore.
There's Sizemore. He's bowling over 1, bowling over 2. He's got the first down.
Attaboy, John.
John Sizemore.
All right, baby.
Good play. Tight end release that time. First down, Redhounds.
Yeah, we see how they play that. They sent somebody out. 3 deep. They sent 1 man out on each receiver to cover them one-on-one.
And they released at the tight end spot Sizemore, who was nobody with him, who's supposed to be, I guess, a linebacker.
Yeah, it would have to be a linebacker.
And there was no linebacker around to be seen. So that's first down. Sizemore now is lined up in the wing slot with the dotting the I's. Stephen Cook, wing around.
Reverse to Sizemore.
He's got 1 man to beat.
Good cut.
Runs
Good
over.
cut.
Great cut that time. It sure was. Great cut. And he goes deeper into territory. I think maybe they got the offensive unit on the sideline when they had the break, when the defense went out there.
Well, I think also we're seeing some things as the time progresses that we're seeing the weakness, and we're running back away from the flow. When we've had these good runs.
Yep.
Neal's run was back away from the flow, and Sizemore's there.
I tell you what now, I see, of course, that is Dustin Lair. He's still trying to stretch his hamstring out right down here on the bottom. He's usually in that free safety position. Hand off to the
Hey, Mike Neal.
Mike Neal, touchdown.
Attaboy, Mike.
30
Good
pop.
job, line.
30 pop. We opened the hole. You know what? Daniel Junker could have run through that hole there.
And that's saying a lot, folks.
Carrying the camera.
Yeah.
Yep. Good job, Daniel. Good camera view on that one right there, my brother. That's a good job. There's a hole big enough that you and the camera could have run through.
If I had a line like that, yes, sir.
That's right. The big offensive line of the Redhounds has opened up another big score by Mike Neal. Places down. PAT is good. Splits the upright. So at 7:29, the Redhounds have gone on top. 14-7 at 7:29. Chandler?
Stanley and Henry's Food Marts, over 25 years in operation and still going strong. Get your day started off right with a cup of the best coffee or cappuccino anywhere. Always fresh and always hot. Certified by Coach Randall Sawyers. They're open 365 days a year with 4 locations: Tattersall, Gordon Hill, Maple Lane, and North Corbin. Stanley and Henry's Food Marts, your headquarters for snacks, candy, pop, lunch meat, gas, milk. See Stanley and Henry's Food Marts.
They came in looking and concentrating, of course, on our power back and on our quick back. That's in Stephen Cook, John Sizemore, the big fullback or the big power back, and then Mike Neal, a combination of both, really. And it's been Neal tonight. You know, you can see him keying on Stephen, you can see him keying on Jonathan, and they're leaving Mike Neal open. And what happens is, you know, that's why it's so great to have 3 talented backs like that in the backfield. You can't key on any one. You know, any of them can do it. Taking on about the 15, 20, 25. Plus there.
Wrap up.
Down. He still's got him in bail.
There he goes.
Yeah. 36.
Kenny Bays.
Kenny Bays brings him down.
Attaboy, Kenny. Better stick with him there.
So in this game so far at the 7:18 mark, we've seen games before. It's been the Stephen Cook marathon, really, bringing up Jonathan Sizemore. Tonight, they kind of took that away from us a little bit so far, so we just gave it to Mike Neal and let him do it. Blair now hands it to the third.
Oh, nothing there, baby. Nothing there.
That time we stacked it inside.
Good defense that time. We needed to cut down on the first run play on their yardage.
And on the very bottom of the play coming up, we see big number 22. That's Stephen Cook.
So far this year, Phil, average run for our opponents is, or average play for our opponents is 3.9. For Corbin, 6.3.
Okay, it's 2nd down and 9 after 1 yard gain. Blair now will pull it, keep it, run the option.
Come on, hit him.
Good job, and coming up, reading that time, is number
30, that's Sam's.
And 22,
I'll tell you,
Cook.
Stephen was on the back side of that.
Yes.
Cook was on the back side of covering the tight end. When he went the other way, he went right down the line, and, you know, Sam's held him up, and Stephen just knocked him over.
And what, you know, Lair is not moving well. I'll tell you, he's got some hamstring problems. And matter of fact, yeah, he's still in there now. Okay, you can see him physically from our vantage point right there. He's not the same kid as he was in the first quarter. He's hurting.
All right, pay attention, guys.
Shotgun
Here's
high.
Blitz.
Feels it. Feels the
blitz.
pressure. And
Cover.
Matt,
Wrap up.
great open field tackle by Stephen Cook.
Way to wrap up there.
Well, I bring up 4th down, forcing the Cardinal to punt. I guarantee you they're not going to try to go for it this deep in their own territory. Shouldn't be. It's 4th down and 4, a long 4 to be exact. So the punt team's coming in. It looks like it will be. They'll be punting the ball away, and going back deep will be Bram Hoover and Adam Mills. And doing the punting once again will be number 85.
Well, that first punt wasn't real pretty, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was a line drive. Good run back kind. He shanked this off the side, and Mills is going to let it go.
I think he read the bounce.
It sure did. It was jaw dead right at the 48-yard line of Wayne County. So the Redhounds will take over on their 3rd possession of this first half of play at 5:05, leading 14-7. 1st and 10 on the Clark. I want to say Clark, on the Wayne County 48-yard line.
Red, Clark County Cardinal.
Right. They look identical.
Which we did play, what?
2 years ago. 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yep, sure did. Played them 2 or 3 years in a row.
Oh, gosh. 4 out on the left side, 1 in the backfield behind Foley. Screen.
He can break that.
Get
Get the block. We did not get the block. We had a man. We had a man for every red jersey out there to block.
Sure did.
And we missed that block. We get that block, and Adam Mills is gone. Execution. Execution. Because we're seeing plays now just put in, I'd say, probably this week, but they probably worked on them a little bit. Trying to give new wrinkles, new looks, see what can happen. Giving everybody in the state not the same type of line it up, run it down your throat, which we love to do, and we'll do that some more, too, of course. Foley's back to throw, 3, 4-step drops, throws it to Sizemore. There's a clip. He saw that clear across the field.
Yep.
And that came all the way from the far side of the field.
Blocking the back.
Yep. Sizemore showed some pretty good speed that time, though, didn't he, Chandler?
Yes, he did. He stopped and cut back to the middle of the field and then ran to the outside away from the defenders.
So once again, we're going back south instead of north. And there's that Acre again. It's going to bring up second down and about 24. So let's see what we got on a 2nd and 24 play at 4:16. Excuse me, 2nd and 29.
Trips to the short side.
Okay. Tied in is Sizemore.
Okay, it's tight end pass.
In motion is Neal.
Tipped up.
Oh, you got to wait for him to clear just a little bit sooner, okay? A hot pass in there to Sizemore, wasn't able to handle the ball. So we'll bring up 3rd and 29, ball on the 34-yard line of the Redhounds. Just a beautiful night for football here at Monticello, Wayne County.
Just think of the weather we've had this year.
I know. It's excellent.
We've not had a real cold game, have we?
Well, it was cold at Taylor County, but it wasn't so bad you couldn't stand it.
It was cool that night.
I-back formation, dotting that I, Steven. Back to throw. Punt.
Oh, there's hook and go.
And it's got him if he can hang on the ball. No, if he catches the ball, just out of his reach. And it looked pretty, too, because they stopped. Every defensive back did back there, and Mills just kept going, and if he'd have caught that, he had plenty enough for the first down. So Sizemore will stay in to punt the football away. And Wayne County has held the Redhounds.
Like Randy Worley said, that's 2 touchdowns we should have had right there.
Yep, sure is.
One in the first quarter and one right there. Great pass pattern that time by Adam Mills.
So it will be Sizemore doing the punting. And back deep will be Newcomer. Sizemore takes it, wobbly end over end, hits on about the 40 and goes out of bounds. So the ball's out of bounds right at about the 32-yard line. So that's where Wayne County will take over, 1st and 10. Clock is stopped after possession at 3:57. Again, Redhounds are on top, 14-7.
Well, I'll tell you, defense is beginning to step up here and stop them on offense, but the offense is really not clicking yet. I mean, too long plays, if you want to call it that, but really no sustained drive yet.
We've been experimenting a little bit, too. You can tell out there, Chandler. We've been throwing in some new wrinkles, some new packages we really haven't run all year. Trying to see what it'll do. Stopped up in the middle after maybe a gain of 2. Here's the tailback, Newcomer. And there's Hank Simon.
You keep expecting that ball to be pulled out there, don't you?
Yeah, because
you got to wonder about Lair. Is he able to run it?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
We've not seen him run it since he's been hurt, have we?
No, we have. Well, yeah, we saw him one time.
He's passed.
And he was tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
He never did pitch the ball. He tried to tuck it back.
Okay, that was the one option. Yeah, it was in the last series.
Yeah,
I remember
it was.
Now.
Yeah, the one option, and he wasn't able. He just kept it. He ate the ball. 2nd down and 8 after a two-yard run by Newcomer. Lair does look over. He stays under center this time. He's got the wishbone backfield look this time. Hands it off to the second back.
Loose.
And Wayne County Cardinal has recovered it. It'll bring up now 3rd down. Boy, it looked like a ping pong ball in there. Did you see that ball bouncing around in there?
Goodness.
It bounced around.
Get on the football.
I bet you he hit about 7 different players in there before anybody realized what was happening. Looked like a ping pong ball. So a pretty good run that time by the fumble. Makes it 3rd down now and 4. Ball just inside.
That's been their best run in the last 2 series.
Yeah, with the fumble.
On defense.
Wide comes the receiver to the bottom of your screen. A wishbone look. That's the option look.
Left guard sitting back on his haunch. He's going to pull. Get after it. Outside. Atta boy. Good job, defense.
Good defensive job that time. Carrying the ball was Forrester. And we see 68 Hollingsworth coming off the bottom of the pile, along with 32 Sizemore.
Oh, yeah. They're going to go for this? Yeah, all right.
They're going to go through it.
Come on, defense. Now let's go.
So won't be the gambler right here. Going to try to shoot the gambler right now. And 23 checks in with the play. And I had the Winchester. He's a senior, 5'9", 140-pounder. Not a very deep Wayne County football team. A lot of youngsters.
Responsibility right here. Let's go.
Wing formation this time. There's back
Pass.
Oh, blitz! John
Backside blitz.
Sizemore.
No.
Oh, that's Stephen Cook.
Cook.
Cook absolutely put him in the cheap seats. He never let up one step, came through and dropped him for a loss of about...
I believe Blair was still going back, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was still retreating.
They're still trying to figure out what freight train hit him. Good night. What a lick. And you can see that on your screen. Watch it Sunday night, then remember at 1:32 mark in the second period on Thursday night, pick that up again because what a lick it was. That's a highlight film, you're not kidding. Double wide, double slot, single back, Foley under center. Here we go with our spread offense. 30 pop. Boom, there it is.
Attaboy.
And Neal picks up about 4 yards.
Attaboy, Mike.
We know what that formation is. We'll spread them out like that, run that 30 pop, keep those linebackers sucked inside, and then all of a sudden you're going to see...
Oh, quick right here.
You're going to see somebody cut across the middle.
Oh, here's a reverse to Sizemore.
Sizemore, he cuts inside, cuts back in, still moving.
Attaboy.
Down. Good job, John.
I tell you what, Sizemore come out to run the ball tonight. Had he and Neal.
He sure did. Whatever kind of injury he's got, I tell you what, it don't seem like to be affecting him much right now in running the football. No, we know it's not his feet. Because he's flat dab moving. Yes, he is. First down. The clock is under 1 minute on the 20-yard line.
Now it's man-to-man coverage right here.
Hands off to Neal, and Neal's not going anywhere. He's mad at the line of scrimmage.
We're setting them up right there.
Yeah,
we're setting them up right there.
So we've got a timeout. With this timeout, the score is 14 Redhound 7 Wayne County at 51.3 seconds in the second period. Chandler.
Do you need some extra storage space? Pier Rentals and Storage is the answer to your storage needs. They have climate-controlled storage units available in various sizes to fit your needs and 24-hour security for your peace of mind. They also have ground-level containers and trailers for on-site storage needs. For your household or commercial storage needs, call Pier Rentals and Storage at 528-6160. They have 2 locations to serve you, the Tri-County Shopping Center and on the Falls Highway. That's Pier Rentals and Storage. They are your storage solution.
Well, we're still into this timeout. Next week this will be the last of our district competition. The Redhounds will finish second in the district behind Greene County. We'll be playing at home next week, and the two teams, it's a possibility we could be Washington County or Louisville Moore. We're looking like it's about a 90% sure we'll be taking on Louisville Moore. Of course, we had Louisville DeSales last year, if you recall, in the first round. So we'll talk more about that as the game goes forward. Foley under center after this timeout. Pulls it out. No, he's going to throw. Looks in zone. Just out of the reach again. He's just out of the reach of Adam Mills. He's got the man there open. He just cannot seem to get him the football. So it'll be third down and 11. Clock does stop at 46.6 seconds in the second period. Wayne County does get the kickoff to start the second half, and the Redhounds need that momentum going in, so they need to put points on the board. You see Sizemore lined up at that tight end. Good hook that time.
Get a block.
Has a block, cuts in between it, and goes out of, clock is stopped for the change. So it's going to be first and goal just inside the 10-yard line, right on the 9.
All right. Okay, folks, let's go back to last week. 23-yard line, 4 downs.
Yep. It's 34.6 seconds to go.
And this could be...
We've got them spread out all over.
We sure do.
Quick pitch. Sizemore breaks another one. Cuts back. Get outside if you don't do anything.
Oh, he's still up. Come on, Size.
And he goes, no. Timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout, Redhounds with 22 points.
Great job of keeping your feet that time, John.
Great job, Diesel. Absolutely a great job. Let's see how far he got. Looked like he only picked up... Looked like maybe only about 2 yards, but I tell you what, that was the hardest 2 yards he'll ever receive. How about it, Chandler?
McDonald's of Corbin is happy to announce their daily 4 o'clock p.m. specials. At 4 o'clock p.m., you can get one of their famous and delicious quarter pounders for only 99 cents, or one of their new Orange McFlurries after 4 p.m. for only 99 cents. And what makes Wednesdays so exceptional at our local McDonald's? 39 cents hamburgers all day. McDonald's of Corbin is a locally owned family franchise. Stop in soon at McDonald's of Corbin. They love to see you smile.
We've got one more timeout left. No, it says we have no more timeouts left.
Well, we called one in the first half.
Oh, that's right, defense. We sure did. We sure did. So no timeouts left. Second and goal on the 8. 22.6 seconds here in this second period of play. The Redhounds are on top 14-7. Chandler, it's something to the outside, or if you're going to go across the middle, it's going to be toward the end zone. I mean, like at the 2, 3, you know, or in the end zone. Because you're really not going to have a lot of time.
Mills and Hoover wide. High formation. Cook on the tight end. Sizemore now.
Back deep, throwing.
Look. Get down. Oh.
In his hand, incomplete. Out of the hands of Mills once again. 3rd down and 8 now.
No, we don't have any to left.
We don't have any timeouts.
I know he did. You saw him catch him. Coach Ferris catch himself.
So 3rd and 8, 17.2. We're in Curtis Willis field goal range.
Oh, tipped up.
Okay, it's incomplete. It was to Stephen Cook on a crossing route. So, do you send in Willis?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. So, let's see where we're going to place the ball.
Let's go, Curtis.
Okay, Curtis, the senior, will put the ball down on the, let's see.
16-yard line.
That's actually right at about the 15, just this side, so it'll be a 26-yard attempt right here. Ball's down, it's up. It is
good. Attaboy, Curtis.
At 8.3 seconds, Willis has kicked a 26-yard field goal to put the Hounds on top, 17-7. So what you want to do when you get down in the red zone, no matter what it takes, you got to put points on the board, because Wayne County will be coming out to start the second half of play. Of course, we'll be making adjustments. That's the old cliche we talk about every week, but that's why they go into halftime, to get a little rest, but also to look at what they have done and try to capitalize on what the other team is not doing. That, of course, will be taken care of by both sides, Wayne County and the Redhounds. Pretty decent drive as far as, I guess you would say, on that, Chandler. I mean, as far as running pass, I mean, we dropped 2 or 3 balls. That 2 have been touchdowns.
Yeah.
But, you know, something that late in the season you hate to see, especially going into the playoffs, which start next week. But they'll work that out.
Cover, guys, cover.
That's Squibbit. Yep, that's exactly what he's going to do. Taken up by the up back, and he is down. So at 3.3 seconds, Lair will come on to try either one of 2 things, the kneel down play or the Hail Mary. Because we've talked about it before, Lair is kind of banged up. Looks like he's moving a little bit better, but it looks like a hamstring. That's what the training staff was working on for him over here, was his hamstring. And he's moving a little bit better out there now, though. So he's got it back in gear.
All right, let's get after him right here, boys.
So 3.3 seconds, second period, before halftime.
Nothing big now, nothing big.
He's in the shotgun.
Got to have pressure outside. Outside contain, outside contain. He's throwing it up. Oh, broken up.
Incomplete, and that's the end of the first half of play with the Redhounds on top, 17-7. We'll be back with some stats, sponsored by Hoover, immediately following. And we're back here at halftime at Cardinal Stadium on the campus of Wayne County High School in Monticello, Kentucky. And our halftime stats are brought to you by Hoover Company and Industries in Chandler. Looking over at the stats, well, they're not the prettiest things in the world. The only really good-looking thing is Redhound 17, Wayne County 7.
Yeah, you look at time of possession, 17 minutes for Wayne County, 6 minutes and 57 seconds for Corbin. Total offense 145 for Corbin, 95 for Wayne County. Mike Neal, leading rusher, with 76 yards. Sizemore's next with 37. For Wayne County, Newcomer with 37, and Lair, the quarterback, with 15.
You know, you give a stat there that we normally give at halftime in double digits, and it's one thing about it, and that's Stephen Cook, number 22, our elusive power back there. It's been over 1,000 yards rushing so far this year. But I think Wayne County's kind of keyed on him, or they kind of taking him out of his format a little bit, or maybe the coaching staff is kind of giving him a break tonight, maybe, and at least the first half.
Well,
maybe start running him more in the second half.
We have seen a number of new sets tonight by Corbin offensively, and this may be by design, as you say, Philip, to let people see that, you know, that are scouting us for playoffs, that, hey, we thought they were a running team.
That's right. We got a lot more weapons than 1 or 2 or 3 backs. We've got about 7 or 8 weapons out there. Well, let's kick off. Start this second half deep, taken up by Newcomer at 24. At the 20, the 25, up to the 30. Yes, and
Adam Mills has got him,
out of bounds.
Wrapped up by Gino Simon, number 23, and Aaron Sams, number 30.
So at the 32-yard line is where Wayne County will take over their first possession to start the third quarter.
Goodness, I believe they've started the 32-yard line for several different series, haven't they?
About 3 or 4 series in a row, it seems like to me. Except 2 series ago, they went backwards instead of frontwards.
All right, let's go defense.
Lair is back in. He's moving a lot better than he was there in the second quarter. He's got that same lineup with the wing formation. Hands it off to the first back, and he's dropped. Met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Redhounds. Coming off the bottom of the pile, we can see coming up number
Sizemore,
50, Sima, and 30, Sams.
Yep.
So Sams and Sima both teaming up on that with another host of Redhounds. Picks up, we'll give him 1 yard, second down and 9. Again, Chandler, just a beautiful night. It's October the 27th. Last regular season game. We've had excellent weather this season. You can't ask for any better football weather. Lair once again hands it off to the
Newcomer,
24 Newcomer. And Newcomer may have got back to the line of scrimmage and may have picked up 1 yard, maybe.
I believe they're going to give him 1.
Yeah, 1.
2 plays, 2 yards. Now okay, right here, defense. Third down right here. Let's get a hold of it now.
This is statement right here. The kind of statement you want to make is you come out in the third quarter, you made your adjustments. This is the part right here that you want to establish yourself.
Okay, now 4 wide, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Shotgun formation.
Pure passing down. Here we go, and that's exactly what he's going to do. No drop back.
Oh, Sam's intercepted.
Sam's good. 1 man. Good job.
Oh, he bulls over Dustin Lair.
And he punished him.
He was looking for somebody to hit, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he hit the quarterback. Yep. Aaron Sams went high to pull that football down. Boy, he did an excellent job, that senior linebacker. He read it perfect. And you know what he did? He stayed with the eyes of Lair the whole time. He never watched anybody else. He looked at Lair the whole way, stepped in and got the ball, and then he made Lair pay for it because he ran over him.
Let's go offense.
Foley's going to keep it, but he gives it to the first back through.
Stephen Cook. Pick up of 7. So we call it second down 3, Phil?
Exactly. Second down and 3. Made 7 yards on the carry on the 25-yard line to nose the ball's resting. There's the fullback in Neal, the I-back in Sizemore. They switch now, take Sizemore, put him at a wing. Put Cook in a backfield. It's coming around the crossbuck to Sizemore. Sizemore. What happened was the linebacker stayed home and was waiting on that.
Yeah.
But he happened to see the Diesel coming at him, and he tried to break down, and that time the Diesel took him for a ride and probably got enough for a first down.
Attaboy Nathan Nance.
Very, very close.
What the block line. I think we
timeout with this to measure.
Have you had a little fender bender? Then you need to see the folks at Gamble Collision Center. They'll put your car or truck back on the road with a showroom finish. They have damage-free towing, and all their work is guaranteed. All insurance estimates are honored. Gamble Collision Center, 400 North Laurel Avenue in Corbin. Phone 526-6020.
See what the big eye says right here. You can see, well, with officials right in the way. We
first
can't really
down.
tell. If it's not a first down.
Oh, well.
Half of a card length. Game of inches. The game of inches. So they'll bring up now third down and 2 inches, really. You know where the stripe is on the end of the football?
Yeah.
To the end of the football?
Yeah.
That's about how long it is. That's all they got to go. Matt Williams can get that. Really, Foley can get it himself. BJ ought to be able to go right off the right side. Right here.
Oh, we moved. Doggone it. We did not get set. Our back stood up out of a 3-point stance, and right then I saw Hollingsworth raise up, which resulted in a 5-yard penalty.
So it goes from 3rd and 2 inches to 3rd and, well, 5.
Come on, boys. 10th game of the season.
Mistakes that should not be being made right now, and that full house backfield now will be this time Cook in the fullback. Hands it off to, no.
There he is, out in the flat.
Got him in the
One man to beat,
flat.
one man to beat. Oh, good block, good block.
Now there's Adam Mills.
Baby.
Beautiful block, Adam Mills. Beautiful, beautiful block by Adam Mills on a 28-yard pass play from Foley to Stephen Cook, and it was only one man back there, and that was Adam Mills that made the block.
Set up his blocker.
And he cut right behind him.
He set up his blocker.
He sure did. It was an excellent, excellent block by Adam Mills. Good.
If you notice that time they came quickly out of the huddle and came up and got down in 3-point stance, that way you can't see who's at fullback. And they're not seeing that because the only time that we have run that play.
And it's good. So at 9:01, after the 28-yard touchdown pass from Foley to Cook, Redhounds are on top, 24-7.
Central Automotive, serving Corbin and the surrounding areas with name brand parts and accessories. They specialize in engine component parts. You'll find auto, truck, and diesel machine shop services, plus remanufacturing facilities on site. Dyno testing of diesel engines and bench testing of off-road transmissions. Central Automotive is your dealer for Marshall remanufactured engines, including automotive gas and light-duty diesel engines. Come by and see David Myers or any of his fine staff and let them assist you with your automotive needs. Central Automotive, your Marshall Engines dealer, located on the Cumberland Falls Highway at the new Corbin bypass.
You know, play action pass has really been what set that up all the way, Chandler. We ran, and we did a little play action on that, and this time it was, I mentioned it, Cook was in the fullback spot. They did it so quick they couldn't read that Neal was on the outside halfback, and he slipped through the line, was wide open. Still say Adam Mills' block was perfect. He set that man up perfect. Willis goes to kick it all. He's put the foot in it on this one all the way back to about 8. Fumbled the ball. Steals the ball's down on the 10. Man keeps the football on the 24. Break down, and down. That was Hoover will get the tackle. Number 24, newcomer.
So this time they'll start from about the 22-yard line, Phil.
10 yards deeper than where they've got their last 2 possessions. You know, there, I believe, was one of the adjustments we made at halftime, don't you think, there, Chandler? That they saw that, you know, once the fullback on that play action right there, they were kind of leaving him alone.
Yeah.
And by the time they put Stephen in there at that position. Lar now keeps it, hands it off to the first back.
Nothing there. Nothing
no, it's
there.
not. There's Sima.
Williams,
Sima. It looked like Matt Williams and Sima both was on the stop that time. They sandwiched him a little bit, caught him on both sides. Full pickup of no pickup.
Kenny Bays checks in for Levi Skeen. 2nd down, 10.5.
Well, you're right. He lost a half yard. They're under center now since his man in motion.
Pitch man.
Pitch it out.
Oh, he run him down from behind.
He sure did. Who was that?
Steven.
Was that Cook?
Stephen Cook ran him down from behind.
All the way from the backside, he runs him down for a pickup of maybe 2 yards. What speed.
And wait a minute, we got a player hurt.
Yeah, and that's the ball carrier that time. With this, we'll step out and take another one of our Redhound Replay sponsors.
Tri-County insulated metal panels located 3 miles north of Corbin on Highway 25 at the London Highway. Their phone number is 523-9232. They have all sizes of storage buildings, 8 by 10, 8 by 12, 10 by 12, 10 by 16, all the way up to 12 by 24 at a price of $1,950. They have all sizes of patio doors, interior doors, 22 by 64 panels, routed and unrouted. Call now. They also have dog houses starting at $45. Insulated dog houses.
Hey, you know what?
All of us have been in a dog house at one time before.
Yeah, I may need one of them insulated dog houses sit back there at the back of the house. You know, downstairs, and this fireplace is going. It gets pretty cool, but it's insulated. I might need one of them. You know, I want to talk about in football, especially in high school in the KHSAA, you look at it kind of like a 3-season type format. Your first season is your non-conference games, your second season's your district games, and the third season, of course, the playoffs. I was looking at it. We go 4-1 in the first part of the season. We go 4-1. If we get this win tonight, we're up 24-7. Now we're going into the next season, okay, which we've got 5 games to play in that. So the young man does get off. Oh, that's Baker, our newcomer right there. He's kind of been their hoss this evening. But we're looking at, after tonight, starting the new season, okay? So we went 4-1, if winning tonight, and going into the playoffs.
And next week is do or die, folks.
I like to go 5-0 in that part of it.
Yes, sir.
5-0 would look good because that means the last win of those 5 would be in Louisville, Kentucky.
That's right.
But also, just like you do in your regular season, you take one game at a time, and it's exactly what this coaching staff and the Redhounds will be doing. After this game this evening with Wayne County, their heads will be turned for the 3rd section of the 2000 season, which will be the playoffs. Check your newspapers, but right now we're pretty sure it may be Louisville Moore coming into the friendly confines of Campbell Field. Another one of those Louisville teams. Of course, it was DeSales last year, if you recall. Back to throw his lair.
Get off the
screen.
Fumble.
Is that behind him? Sure was. And
he got back on it.
He did get back on it.
41.
Threw it behind him.
Let's see, number 41, that's Foster.
Checking on the young man down here, Baker, and I don't see.
He hustled off there finally.
I see him now. I see him now. He's walking it off. Okay, punting. They went backwards. It's 4th and 17. The ball's on the 14-yard line. Redhounds will get excellent field position here. If the up back happens to be Mills on a 38, the back will be Hoover. Here's the punt. This can be run. It's set up on the far side. And Mills breaks one, and he goes backwards. So he's back about the 47-yard line.
Kept looking for that one block there to spring him. I see a flag.
Yeah, I see it. On the flag saying on the 25-yard holding against Redhounds. Is that on the return?
Yeah.
Yep. Mark it back. Well, it'd have to be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because if it's a loose ball foul, it's penalized in previous spot. Still wouldn't give him a first down, but it would, be about 4th down and 10.
Yeah.
Thereabouts, if it were a loose ball foul.
So we'll mark it back 10 yards from the point of where he was tackled. So they'll be spotted
40, let's see, 48-yard line.
6. 6:48. Yes, holding. So a 10-yard penalty will start the Redhounds off 1st and 10 in their own territory on their 48-yard line. At 6:42, Redhounds are on top 24-7.
Come on, boys, let's make a statement here. Punch it.
We got trips. Actually, it's okay.
He's off. Now he's off. It's a penalty. Oh, he throws it up for Steven. It's a jump ball. Doggone it.
Steven that time went from receiver to defensive back.
Yeah. But that's, you know, lots of times you try to get that play on a defender where it's a jump ball.
And
you got to win it.
Right.
You got to win that.
You go up, you're 6'2", as in Steven's case, and the defender is 5'10".
You ever go down to watch a running Redhounds basketball? You hear Mike Deaton hollering that all the time. You got to win that. You got to win that.
Got to win that battle. Wing formation. Tied in is Hoover.
Oh, fake reverse this time. Here's the option. Foley's going to tuck it.
He wanted to pitch it.
Yeah.
And Steven was there to be pitched too, but he really felt the pressure. So that was the good junior leadership of Foley to hang on to the football and pick up about 5 yards on the carry.
Good job. Good job. That's the first time we've seen that.
Yes, it was.
Option off of that formation. We faked the reverse that time, and they bid on that, didn't they?
Yeah, they bid. That one linebacker from the outside took off as hard as he could go to the right side. Full house or wishbone look.
Overload to the left. Second man is Sizemore.
Sizemore.
Oh, yes.
He's just he's running over people.
Shift gears, baby. Shift gears.
Flag on the play.
Doggone it.
See what the call will be. Usually comes holding. No personal foul. No. Personal foul against Wayne County.
Whoa, well. We read that wrong, folks.
Whoa.
You put it in your pocket, Henry.
Yeah. I don't know what that was about. That's 15 on the end of the run.
Yeah.
That moves it further down.
Gonna bring up a 1st and 10 on the Wayne County 25-yard line.
Well, I didn't exactly see what that was, what brought that penalty. It was right in the middle of the pile when Sizemore scooted out of it. Could have been possibly tripping, trying to trip. Is that a personal foul? Tripping? Well, though he gave the personal foul sign, not the tripping sign. Okay, eye back is Steven. That's who it's going to. Straight up the gut. Fumbles the football.
Oh, picked up.
By Wayne County, and number 33 picks the football up that time, Jeff Daniel, the 5'10" freshman. And so the Redhounds have stopped themselves on turnover at the 5:27 mark in the third period of play. The bright spot of it, that is the first turnover of the game.
Get your head up,
let's go. The negative part of it, it was a turnover.
Get your head up and get after him right here.
Defense has to make a statement now and get the ball back. Of course, Redhounds are on top, 24-7. Davis comes out blow to take this outside receiver. Hand off. There's the young man
great tackle
earlier. And that
by
is
Hoover.
The newcomer was hurt earlier, and Hoover that time stayed with him. He comes up limping a little bit more.
About a 1 yard gain that time.
Yes.
Great open field tackle that time by Hoover.
Sure did.
Come on, defense. Get after him right here. Second man.
Newcomer again. He has enough for the first down, as newcomer that time was just carrying Brett Faulkner, and Sam's come over to clean it up.
Get off that block. Got to get off that block.
Simon will be checking in, replacing number 36, Kenneth Bays. And I'll tell you what, Wayne County now is not wasting much time at the 4:54 mark.
They're just going to run it again, boys. Second man. Oh, met in the hole by Sizemore. Pulled down for about a
1 yard gain.
All to 1 yard, maybe a little over a yard.
Tell you, up here where we're at, you can hear the pads pop, can't you? That was a lick right in the hole.
Come on.
So it's 4:20, 24-7, 2nd and 9 on the Redhounds' 45-yard line. Sizemore, no, it comes out of Lair.
Come on, Lair, come on.
On this
Oh, that's a push in the back.
Nobody saw it. Lair has it, don't touch him. No flag nowhere. No flag nowhere, and we've got a man down. And that looks like Sam's.
Sam's, yes it does.
Sam's is the injured player, and the official was waving across real quick.
Well, I tell you, no matter how easy that hand gets put on the shoulder.
That's right.
And I know that's probably what Coach Jewell may be talking to him about, is that it takes the man off stride.
Yes, it does.
Phil, I have to say something right here. We apologize. There was a power outage there for a few seconds. Press box went black, so there's a few seconds there that right during that play too.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks.
Let's capitalize on the play right there. It was Lair going back to pass. He had pressure, and he had pressure from the backside. Well, we had him closed on the right side as he come down towards your camera side, this side, the left side of the field. He picked up a block or two, but it looked like the young man that had an opportunity to get to him, I couldn't pick his number up for the Redhounds, all of a sudden was touched in the back, clearly enough in the back to knock him off stride. Well, you don't really have to be hit that hard. As long as you place somebody on your hands on their back, that is illegal use of hands. But Lair has put him in a first down position deep in
all right, come on, guys.
On the 36-yard line.
Come on, guys. Unbalanced. No. Second man, there he is. Oh, wrap up. Sizemore got a good lick head on and then had to wrap up on him. Also coming off the bottom of the stack, Hank Sama. Here we had, several. Here, these series here have been 1 or 1.5 yard gains on first down. And then third down, we're letting them out of a hole.
Yeah, we are, because that last third down play right there, he was dropped for a sack or even a loss. He got away from us. Lair showing some pretty good speed. That's his numbers on him. He is quickly around the corner. Quick pitch out here to Newcomer. Newcomer cuts it back up, and he's not...
Wrap up. That boy.
He got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. And reading the football very well that time, coming off the bottom of the pile. Who else but John Sizemore?
Great job there, Sizemore. String it out, guys.
And Newcomer is...
Simon was retreating on that, too.
Yes, he was.
He's getting off his block. So here we are, 3rd down and 9. We've been in this, on this drive, we've been in this thing 3 times, I think, Phil.
3 times in a row.
3rd and 8 or 3rd and 9. Come on, defense.
Lair's under center now.
Outside contain. Here's the option.
And he's
wrap up.
Anywhere.
Come on now. Atta boy.
Good job that time by the Redhound interior defense. Coming off, we see is 22 Stephen Cook, also 68 Hollingsworth, and number 50 Hank Sama.
So that's going to bring up 4th down and 9 on the Corbin 34-yard line. You know they're going to go for this.
Oh yes, this is 4-down territory, definitely. 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the 3rd period of play. The Redhounds are on top, 24-7.
Play your responsibility now.
Lair looks out there to the wide out, but then he looks over at Newcomer, tells him something. Maybe gets a read.
Tackle looks like he's sitting back. That's what I thought. Tackle sitting back. Cover. Oh, overthrown.
The hand by Faulkner could have had the interception, but that's okay. The Redhounds have stopped on 4 downs, and the Redhounds will take over now. 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. So the Redhound defense bent their necks a little bit, bowed a little bit, but that time there when it got down toward the 34-yard line, decided that's as far as they were going to allow Wayne County to go, Chandler, and that's just about it. 4 downs, and you're finished. So the Redhounds offense now is back on the field. Execution is the main thing in this 10th game of the season. Going into the playoffs next week, you want to be able to execute. Switch around Hoover and Mills now.
Okay, let's... Be careful here, guy. Out in the flat. Oh, great catch by Hoover.
Great catch. That's all you want. First down.
11-yard gain.
That's
Foley
right.
to Hoover.
Absolutely. That's why he switched Adam Mills and Hoover.
Well, we're giving them different looks. You know, we've had players line up in the slot and wide flanker.
We've had them everywhere.
Split end.
Hoover lines up as a tight
end, fullback. Goodness gracious. Let's go, guys. Mike Neal. Oh, he's big hole. Get a block.
Got some blocks. He gets it.
No, don't push. Woo, golly, look like
he wanted to throw that flag. He wanted to throw the flag, but he didn't.
Attaboy, Neal.
It was. Good job. So Mike Neal is reaching that 100-yard mark rushing this football game.
Come on, boys, let's go. This third quarter feels like it's taking forever.
It has. It's a minute 22 seconds left. Neal once again. He'll lose yards that time, though. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, we had somebody shoot the gap on us.
Loss of 2 yards. Bring up now 2nd and 12. The ball just on the 36-yard line. Redhounds have to get inside right at about the 24.
Okay, 4 was a linebacker, so he shot the gap that time on that formation.
Okay, here goes that wishbone look. Look who's in the fullback spot.
Yep.
There he is again. They held him up that time, but he still was able to catch the football. He cuts back. He's got the first down. Good job. I saw him. He's lined up the fullback again.
They tried to hold him up.
Yeah, they did. And that time he broke loose. First down, Redhound. Stephen Cook was the reception on that. He may be on the not hitting the 100-yard mark on rushing so far this game, but I'm sure on passing, receiving, he's getting close to 100 yards in receiving. So whatever it is, it doesn't matter.
All right, let's go,
all
guys.
3 of those backs right there, and Neal, Sizemore, and Cook. And you got that.
Second man through. Well, not much there that time.
Nope, snuffed that out pretty good.
Maybe pick up of 1 or 2 yards.
Gonna give him 2. Clock is rolling. That's the last play.
Misdirection's been good to us tonight.
That's true, it has. So coming down into the third quarter, we're going into the fourth quarter of play here in the last game of the district tournament of year 2000. Redhounds are on top 24-7. We've got 12 more minutes of action before the end of this district season will be over with. Let's step out and talk about our fine sponsors.
They are Union Planters Bank, Davis Salvage, Pepsi-Cola Bottling of Corbin, Cumberland Valley National Bank, Stanley & Henry's Dairy and Food Marts, Central Automotive, Gamble Collision Center, Western Steer Family Steakhouse, Pier Rentals and Storage, McDonald's of Corbin, Tri-County Insulated Metal Panels, and our stats are courtesy of Hoover Companies of Kentucky.
24-7 going into the fourth period of play here at Wayne County High School in Monticello, Kentucky, as is Cardinal Field, the Wayne County Cardinals. The Redhounds have already wrapped up second place going into the district or into the playoffs for this year 2000. They will be at home next week. We'll be playing possibly, looks right now, Louisville Moore, maybe Washington County, but it's looking more and more like Moore.
Well, we don't know. What were the games in that district tonight?
Yeah, well, we were talking to the assistant coaches earlier, and they were looking more, and we've already exchanged tapes with Moore. And, of course, we've got some scouts over at Washington County, too, of course. But, like, they've got them here, too.
Well, I'll tell you, Louisville Moore brings the leading score in the state of Kentucky in.
Right.
If that happens next week,
right,
he's also in the top 10 in rushing. And also, I believe it's the boy's name is Jones. Now, also, Washington County has a big hoss. A boy's about 6'2", weighs about 215.
Yeah, 2 pretty good running backs.
Ooh, man.
2 big hosses.
Yeah.
Like our Sizemore. Okay, here we go. Nobody in the backfield. We've got a wing with bullets to the top. Wing in motion is Cook.
Hey, there's a reverse. Back to Neal.
Cuts to the outside. Heading toward the end zone. Touchdown, Neal on a 18-yard run. That's the first time we've seen that play this year.
Oh, we ran that in the first half.
Oh, did we? Okay.
You ran that in the first half,
it looks good. I like it.
Sure did. Well, here we have the stats for the end of 3 quarters. Corbin up to 253 yards total, 169 rushing. Wayne County 114 total with 81 rushing. Time of possession up to 11 minutes 46 seconds for Corbin and a whopping 24 minutes and 14 seconds for Wayne County.
And Curtis Willis kicks it through the uprights, so at 11:53 to mark in the 4th period of play, it's 31 Redhounds, 7 Wayne County. And looking at these stats right here, I tell you, we came out with a little, fire in our eyes, 3rd quarter.
7 seconds to score.
Yeah, 7 seconds to score. It's 12 minutes, 11:53.
Well, I tell you, see, that misdirection has really been good for Corbin tonight, and I think we're showing it to, for next week, and you may see it go with the flow next week rather than against, because, we're trying to give the defense something to look at there. They see a man in motion, fake to him. It's just as easy to give it to that man in motion.
Sure is. Willis will tee it up on his 40-yard line. And again, Redhounds have run 33 offensive plays for 253 yards to Wayne County's 45 plays for 114 yards. Time of possession is very deceiving because Redhounds again score mighty quick. High end over end taken by the up back on the 14-yard line. He's at the 20, the 25, and
good
down
coverage,
he'll be
good
knocked
coverage.
out of bounds.
The ball came loose, but he was already out of bounds. Tackled by 88 Jesse Knuckles, and also, was it Faulkner? No, Hoover.
Bram. So in the lineup now we see the senior number 70 for the Redhounds checking in.
That's Mark Jackson.
Jackson, he's a senior. He's a 5'9", 185-pound senior. He'll line up there at the nose, right straight in front of the center.
Come on, boys. Good angles, good angles. Oh, boy, we nailed that one.
Nailed that one.
Goodness.
What in the world happened there?
I don't know, but the defense looked good.
Sima and Williams. Simon, Matt Williams. I tell you what, Matt Williams is playing a pretty good defensive tackle this game, hasn't he?
Now,
we haven't seen much of that, have we?
They've been running that belly a little bit there, giving it the second man, fake the first, give it the second. We do the same thing, but we haven't done that tonight, have we?
No,
we haven't run the belly at all.
Not yet.
Yeah, anything's possible tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, we haven't had to, really. There's back to pass, looks downfield, has one up. Oh, he's overthrown everybody.
Way overthrown. Closest receiver was number 10 in the white, Adam Mills.
And it was intended for Derek Tucker in the red jersey. He was 10 yards behind him.
Well, I was looking downfield. Did we have any kind of rush on the passer? It looked like he gunned it real quick.
Right, he had some time. I don't know whether he's still feeling that pressure that he had earlier when Sizemore put him in the ozone. Or, excuse me, Steven, I believe it was. Steven put him in the ozone. That's right. Put the lick on him.
Well, let's say
wings.
We haven't seen Sam's back. We got Sima as a linebacker. Oh, overthrown.
Again, intended for Tucker. Double coverage that time. I tell you what, this Lair kid, he's got a rocket of an arm, don't he?
He's much improved over last year.
And we're going to see him 2 more years, you know it?
Yeah.
We're going to see him 2 more years.
Let's go defense. Let's in there, boys. Come on.
Punting team comes on quickly. Back deep is Hoover.
We're short a man.
Were we?
I think we are.
Doesn't matter. Okay,
here's the ball. Here's the ball. Here's the ball. Oh, gosh. Can't get through there.
Just can't get that wall.
Attaboy. Good job.
Getting that wall, and he's gone. But good return that time by Bram Hoover. Gets across the 46. The Redhounds will take over 1st and 10 on their own 46-yard line at the 10:44 mark. Again, the score is 31-7. The Redhounds are on top of the Cardinals, Wayne County. In the backfield, we'll see it's the same trio. Yes, it is. Well, Sizemore will line up in the wing. Dotting the I will be Stephen Cook. Hands it off. There's the belly. We was talking about that, weren't we?
Yep. Up to Neal. Up.
Yep.
And off to Neal off the guard, right guard, and picks up about 3 yards.
Redhounds going for it from the
No huddle.
No huddle.
Another new wrinkle. Foley calling his play on the line tonight.
Yes, he is. This time it's Stephen Cook. He busts through. He gets the first down. Plenty enough for the first down. 8-yard carry. 8-yard carry that time by Stephen Cook. Be enough for a Redhound first down. Redhound stays in the no huddle offense.
Goodness.
Calling the play from the line of scrimmage is Foley. Another new wrinkle. Hands it again to Stephen Cook. He gets his way through.
There's a face mask. You could see his head turn.
Yep.
You could see his head turned around as he went through there.
15 will be tacked onto that one, so they'll go deeper into the territory of Wayne County. Personal foul, face mask against Wayne County. Mark it off 15 from the end of the run. He had picked up 8 yards, 7 yards on that carry, so they'll tack 15 on top of that.
We'll tell Randy Worley to divide that 15 by 4 and give give about 3-point-something yards to everybody.
I'm sure all three of those backs would love to see that. So the Redhounds will have it now 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line of Wayne. Here we go. No huddle once again. A new wrinkle. 9:58. The clock is rolling.
It keeps Wayne County from substituting.
Sure does. They're having to stay in that same quick pitch. Stephen cuts inside.
Got a block.
Outside. There you go. Hang on to the ball.
Atta baby.
Line.
We got a flag back here on the 20-yard line. Gosh, come on, boys.
Chop block. Oh, chop block.
Boys, we hadn't seen that called this year. Maybe one time, and I don't know that it's been on. Well, it was in the Danville game we saw that.
Yeah, we sure did.
That cost us a touchdown. You remember we had 1st and goal, I believe, inside the 10-yard line against Danville.
Yeah.
Had that call on us, and it went backwards from there.
So they'll mark off 15 yards on that, so it'll be now 1st and 25.
All right, let's recover, guys. Let's recover here. That's an offside. The defensive end, left defensive end from Wayne County jumped in the neutral zone.
Okay, give us 5. Well, they'll take 5 away from the 15. There we go. Now it's 1st and 20. Give away, take away.
Yep.
All right, on the 30-yard line now.
Come on, guys, get up there and get ready.
Inside the 10 for a first. Plenty of time in this football game.
Oh, 8 men in the box. Looks like 8 men in the box. Oh, reverse to Sizemore.
Sizemore, he can run over that fella.
Oh,
yeah, he did. He
stiff arm.
He stiff-armed him.
Oh, they called a face mask too.
They're not going to call a face mask on that, are they? A face mask on that?
Face mask on the runner. I believe they will.
Whatever happened to the stiff arm? No, against Wayne County.
Oh, Wayne County? I'm sorry, I didn't see that one, folks. We thought it was against us, and Wayne County's coach is pointing the other way.
Yeah, wait a minute now. Yeah, that poor little kid that John Sizemore just run over, he didn't have a chance to grab a face mask, did he? Yeah, they did.
Okay, well, this is not the personal foul. Okay.
Face mask.
Goodness, I'm sorry, folks. We didn't see it that way, but
I didn't see that.
No.
I don't have a clue where that come from.
Okay.
1st and goal. I-back is Stephen Cook. Fullback is
Neal. Slot man is Sizemore. He's between the tackle and the end.
Hand it off to Neal, and he is going to be stopped about the 4-yard line. Yeah, about the 4-yard line. So it's 2nd and goal now for the Redhounds on the 4-yard line. 8:50, the clock is rolling.
I don't know, it looks like more like the 5, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, now where they put the ball at, it looks like the 5-yard line.
Timeout, Wayne County.
Now the officials want to know what the world's going on now. Oh, I see. So this timeout, we'll take a moment, talk about it while the coach talks.
Yeah, he's going to talk to officials again. Okay, McDonald's of Corbin is happy to announce their daily 4 p.m. specials. At 4 o'clock p.m., you can get one of their famous and delicious Quarter Pounders for only 99 cents, or one of their new Orange McFlurries after 4 p.m. for only 99 cents. And what makes Wednesday so exceptional at our local McDonald's? 39 cents hamburgers all day. McDonald's of Corbin is a locally owned family franchise. Stop by soon at McDonald's of Corbin. They love to see you smile.
So it'll be 2nd down and goal. The ball just on the nose of the 5-yard line. And that timeout was called by Wayne County so the head coach could come out and talk to the official. The 2nd time we have seen this done, but there are no coaches talking to the offense or his defense. So we'll have to wait and see.
Come on, Hounds, let's stick it in there now. Come on, let's go. 5 yards, get in, well, 5, 6 yards.
I-back is Cook, fullback is Neal, same formation. Slot is Sizemore between the tackle and the tight end. Oh, he looks over, hands it off to Stephen Cook. He goes in, touchdown, Redhounds.
Atta, baby.
From 5 yards out, Stephen Cook puts the Redhounds on top 37-0. And
7.
Seven, and no flags on the play. Okay. So we'll wait for the Curtis Willis PAT as Mr. Cook has scored his 2nd touchdown of the evening. Mr. Neal has scored 3, I believe. And so we'll wait and see. You know, no huddle offense, man. We just drove the ball right down the field. That was pretty good looking series right there. Willis is up. It splits the uprights, and it's 38 Redhounds, 7 for Wayne County at 8:41 to go. Step out again for another Redhound replay sponsor.
Tri-County Insulated Metal Panels, located 3 miles north of Corbin on US 25, the London Highway. On sale, storage buildings, 8 by 10, 8 by 12, 10 by 12, 10 by 16, 10 by 20, all the way up to 12 by 24 for only $1,950. Other sizes are available, plus tax. Also, they have 22 by 64 panels that are routed or unrouted. They also have patio doors for $275, interior doors for $12, new metal doors only $15, with thermopane glass $55 and up. C, Tri-County Insulated Metal Panels, located 3 miles north of Corbin on Highway 25. Their phone number is 523-9232. Their hours are Monday through Friday from 8 till 5, and on Saturday, 8 till 1. That's Tri-County Insulated Panels.
Well, you do that well, Chandler. I tell you what, you know, you got your calling on that, man. You do that. You do a great job. It's 38 Redhounds, 7 for Wayne County, 8:41 to go. Willis' kick is a low line driver taking Wool, squibbled around by. He still ain't got it. Now he does at the, boom, picked up about the 27, and he's down.
At the 35-yard line of Wayne County. Now we're seeing any.
Lick was number 63. That's Andy Sammons.
Is Wayne County subbing any? I don't believe I see any clean pants in there. Do you?
No, they're not going to sub anybody right now at 8:34. They want to put some points on the board.
I think I see Gino Simon in. I see 42. That's Driggers.
Same defensive front for the Redhounds, so on that defensive line.
Yeah.
Just
linebackers
have changed. Driggers and Simon.
Get after him. Get after him. Attaboy. Good job. Good job.
So what they've done, they've taken the 2 senior inside linebackers out, and, well, actually, the junior Stephen Cook and the senior John Sizemore. Sammons has not been back in since he's been injured. Of course, looking over on the sideline, I can't see. Yeah, I do. I see him standing here on the far end.
Yeah.
He's got some ice on his right knee. So he's standing there, icing that knee down. He looks like he's going to be okay. So a little banged up coming in. We'll get some kids healthy and get healed back up.
Okay, yeah, we got another freshman, Justin Moore, in there.
they don't
also...
Oh, good job that time by...
Great job.
Who was that?
Let's see who gets off the bottom. Hank Simon's in there.
62
Matt Williams.
Good.
23, Gino Simon.
Gino.
They get down the bottom of that pile there. Gino and Hank shake hands, won't they?
Yeah, they do. Jim Pruitt, 26, checks in now. He sends out the senior Davis. And also what coaching staff does not want to do is get anybody hurt late in the game. They know
well, that's true. And if you remember,
playoffs.
If you remember when we got people hurt last year, it was late in the Wayne County game.
Yes,
wasn't
you're
it?
right. It sure was. It sure was. And we sure don't want to have to do that now.
Watch the pass, boys. Third and 8. Oh, doggone it.
So Matt, we have a defensive lineman jumping into the neutral zone. That'll mark it 5 yards and give it now 3rd down and 2.
Don't make it easy for them, guys. Let's go now. Make it hard for them.
3rd and 2. It's 7 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in this game. Ken, I just can't compliment how well this evening the weather and the press box facilities were in. That's a good-looking press box. I mean, that's nice. A lot of room. All 5 of us are finally together once again in the same room. Usually at home is the only place we get to do that.
Here comes...
He may have got it.
Yeah, he may be over it. Yep. I think they're going to give him over the 45.
He had to get to the 45, and that's exactly where the nose of the ball will be resting, so it'll be 1st down. Well, our younger kids, number 33 is in there right now. It's Justin Moore. He's a freshman.
Yes, Jesse Drigger's
sophomore.
42.
Yes.
Gino Simon, freshman, number 23.
26 is Pruitt out here. He's a freshman out here on the wide receiver. Pulls it. Oh, Hank Simon did a great job on the defensive end. Did you see that, Chandler? He came upfield, stopped, didn't go all the way up, and he stayed there and waited for quarterback.
We're having a flashback here.
Yeah.
Feels about to call him Farrier.
Yeah, I was about to call him Farrell again. Dadgone,
He's seen him all week
all
in his dreams.
Long, in my dreams, I could remember that kid from Greene County. Gone. Same number, matter of fact. Okay, but this one has to be Dustin Lair. Pulls it up.
Quick.
After. Oh, he's off to the races. Can Faulkner got him? Yes.
Boy, Brett. Good open field. Now, where do you think they saw that play last week?
Yeah, they sure did.
If we're blitzing the backers, there's nobody to cover him.
No. A newcomer was on the reception of this,
and he comes up limping. Let's go, Hounds. Come on, defense.
Clock is rolling at 5:34. Hounds are on top, 38-7.
Gosh, we may get doubled up on time of possession tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. People look at time of possession, then look at our score, and they'll think, how in the world? Lair under center now, hands it to first back, busts through here. He's on a roll.
Come on, line. Don't let him through there. Don't let him through there.
Forster on the carry. Sends in Simon back into the game.
Mark Jackson checks out. Also checking in Hollingsworth, maybe?
Yes, 68. Yeah. Williams goes out. So Lair is under.
Same
play this time.
That's better. That's better. He's getting up off the bottom there. 60. Is that 62?
Yes, it is. You know, I'm noticing down there on the sidelines, their head coach, and I don't see any of their coaching staff. They had headphones on. None of them.
Wayne County?
Wayne County. Do you see somebody?
Yeah, I see one.
Yeah, I see. Well, that's unusual.
Same play to the other side.
That's right. He stopped.
Not much there that time now. Good defense line. Good defense.
Kim Brake, 5'8" sophomore.
3rd and 6.
Redhounds blow their necks here and stop them. You know, the varsity does not want them to go into the end zone. And this is quite a few of the varsity in there right now.
Well, linemen, Our backers and secondary are fresher players.
You know, looking at this right here, too, I mean, we're giving our first line unit specialty team backs and skill players some rest, and they need it.
There we go, man.
Newcomer's in motion. Now he sits up to the top of the screen.
Watch tight end.
And
all right.
That's signed by who?
Justin Moore, number 33.
And
he ran him into Kenny Bays.
He sure did.
Moore blitz from the backside and runs a layer down, runs him right into Kenny Bays, and they just sandwich him. Loss of 5? Yeah, loss of 5 on that.
4th down and 11.
Down to 3:08 left in the 4th period, Phil. So they're going to go for it.
Oh, of course. The season's running down, Chandler. We go 4-1 in preseason play, 4-1 in conference play, and we start the new season next Friday night at Campbell Field. Lair now barks over the signals, looks over the Redhound defense. Clock's rolling at 2:40. Looks over here to the right, throws it out.
It's a fade.
Is there?
And pass interference. Face guarding on the defense.
Yeah.
You got to turn and look. You got to turn and look.
You sure do. And that's a young mistake, because it hit him in the back. All he has to do is turn around and look for the ball, and he intercepts it. So that'll mark off 10, give a first down.
It'll be half the distance to go, automatic first down for Wayne County. I can't tell what yard line there. Let's see.
From our advantage point, it looks like it's
about the 10, 10 and a half.
Well, they'll move it in. It'll be...
I believe they can get a first down. Looks like about on the 11-yard line.
They can. They can get just inside the 1 for a first down. So you've got the Redhound, usually the starters on that defensive front, but then you've got the sub linebackers and corners and safety in there. Blair looks out. He has that I formation backfield. Heads it to the first back through, and he's fumbled.
Get the ball. Oh, picked up by number 4.
Picked it up by Tucker.
God, ball on the ground, boys. Get on it.
When it goes right, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's one of their better plays. Was fumbling the, third quarter or second quarter?
Yep.
But bounced back to him, gave him a gain, and then same thing on this one.
How do you draw that?
I don't know how you draw that up. You got to make sure the ball hits right.
Yeah. It's not shaped round. It's pointed, so you got to make sure that pointed end bounces back up. We're right at the 2-minute warning in this football game. Redhounds are on top 38-7. Wayne County's driving to put some respective points on the board, and they go in for the touchdown. So Wayne County puts 6 more on the board at the 154 mark. And touchdown was by, we'll pick that number up. Looked like 21 was on the carry that time. It looked like 21. Humble, 5'9" freshman.
We'll call it that.
Goes in for the score.
They're going to go for 2.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna see an onside kick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Coach Corbin's over there talking to his hands teams right now.
Come on, defense. Get after it right here. Get after it right here.
In and out of the hands. And the 2-point conversion fails.
Good pick pattern right there.
It was for a newcomer. And so, after the incomplete 2-point conversion at 154, Redhounds 38. Wayne County Cardinals 13.
We'll stick with it right here, Phil, because we know that we're going to see an onside kick by Wayne County. So we're going to get our hands crew up there.
Yep. Well, actually, I'm looking over there across the field. And they're sending in the junior varsity kickoff return team. correct?
Well, yes.
If I'm right or wrong?
You're right.
That's what it is. Yep, that's the junior varsity kickoff return team.
Yes, it is.
Well,
okay, boys. You're under fire. You're under fire right here. Let's get on the ball.
Hey, whoever gets it better get down quick because there's going to be some head hunting going on. I can tell you that right now. Waiting on the kick.
Don't retreat.
No, he kicked it deep.
Okay, Tim Pruitt back on about the 10-yard line. He's going to face the whole host of red. Just duck your head and get after it.
That's right, Timmy. That's where he'll go down. So as we see the Wayne County Cardinal offense or defense comes on, the Redhounds JV offense will be on the field now. Quarterback will be number 3, and that is Darrell Lowe, who wears number 3 on the white jersey. Darrell Lowe will be he is a freshman at 5'9", 110 pounds.
Well, I'm seeing some white pants in on the defense this time.
Oh, yeah, the defense. Yeah, they've sent in on the defensive side some replacements, too. Cut back, Gino. Good job.
Attaboy.
That was a great cutback by Gino Sama. Did you see that?
Yeah.
No, that was Pruitt.
Pruitt, okay, 26. I mean, it looked like a 3
Pruitt.
up here.
It did to me, too.
We apologize.
Good job, Tim Pruitt. And let's see. Checking in now was Metters. Is that Metters?
So you got 23.
42.
42, that's Driggers.
Driggers, excuse me.
And hand off to Pruitt.
He's going to get across the 35.
Yeah, close to the first down.
Yep.
Clock winding down. 1 minute left to play here in the 4th period.
It's good to here you are in the last game of the season, Chandler. If it's under 1 minute, the clock is rolling. You get your junior varsity team in. We don't know. We see Sam standing on the sideline with some ice on that knee. We know that Jason Steele was unable to play tonight. We know that
Billy Kane.
Billy Kane is day-to-day. Sizemore has been banged up, but he did a pretty good job tonight.
Yes, sir.
So we've got a little bangs and nicks, and you expect that in the 10th game of the season. But hopefully no one is so seriously injured that they cannot finish or have them for the playoffs. I believe that was by design, don't you think, Chandler? Take that delay?
Yeah. Run it down as far as you can.
Let's see.
Take the penalty. Touch a knee down. 25 seconds left.
Yeah.
Knee down. Well, we're going to get a handoff. Oh, they did, but they went for the legs. Goodness gracious.
And Sama carrying the ball that time. So there won't be no more play run. So at the end of this football game, it's the Redhounds who will come up second in the district action play. We'll be in playoff action next week. They went 3-1 in the district. It was a final of 38-13 as both teams come across field to shake hands, and the Redhounds will be in action next week. It's the new season next week, Chandler. And,
playoff time.
Playoff time.
Time to step up, baby.
The goal is to be at Cardinal Stadium on the carpet about 5 weeks from now.
December the 1st or 2nd. I can't remember.
In that range of the 1st of December. So Redhounds want to have another month of football, don't they?
Yes, we do. A lot of football left to play for the Hounds.
Of course, we hope that Jason Steele recovers well. He's out of the hospital now and gets his arm back in shape. Aaron Sams, his little injury, hopefully he's going to be okay. We know that Billy Kane is day-to-day, and that Sizemore's little injury, he's just going to have to play with it, really, is all he can say about that. And but if you look at the statistics for this game right here, and if you just took time of possession, you'd say, well, it's 38.
It's about doubled up.
Right. It's 38 Wayne and 13 Corbin, but it's not. It's 38 Corbin, 13 Wayne, but for the mere fact that it was quick strike touchdowns, and Stephen Cook and Mike Neal and I think Stephen had 3 touchdowns tonight, and Stephen 2 or 3, and Mike Neal had 3 touchdowns I do know of tonight. I thought Curtis Willis, a bright spot tonight. I thought Curtis Willis kicking, especially the 32-yard field goal, looked good. He had plenty of distance going through. Our kicking game has kind of been subject here lately in the last few years, but Curtis has come back in and done a real good job kicking off for us, kicking it deep.
Yes, he has. I thought we punted decent tonight. Got good punts off, nice spirals, and, kick it out of bounds where they can't return it.
Get our quickie stats here at the end of the game. They're pulling it off the printer right now. I'll tell you what, Randy Worley has got fire coming out of those fingers right now. He's punching that keyboard so hard. Well, it looks like right here to wrap this up, Chandler.
Oh, Corbin goes over 300 yards again for total offense with 345, rushing 261, passing 84. Wayne County total of 160 with 105 rushing and 55 passing. Kickoff, let's see, punts 2 for 36 for Corbin, 4 for 28 for Wayne County. Rushing, Neal 9 carries for 121, Sizemore 7 for 72. Cook 9 for 57, Pruitt 2 for 8.
You know something right here, stop you real quick, Chandler, on this rushing department right here. It's usually been Stephen up in the 100-yard range, and then, closely behind by Sizemore and Neal. We showed them something. We showed them some different wrinkles tonight. And, these teams now, they're looking at, well, we got to stop Cook. We got to stop Cook. But look right here. Neal comes up with 121 yards. So, I mean, it's a well-balanced running attack if you look at the overall picture, and that's another scenario we've thrown into the coaches that who's going to be scouting this game.
That's exactly right. Now, receiving, Cook 2 for 44 yards, Mills 2 for 4 yards, Sizemore 1 for 25, Hoover 1 for 11. Punt returns, Hoover 2 for 23, Mills 1 for 3. Kickoff returns 2 for 38 for Stephen Cook, 1 for 12 yards for Tim Pruitt.
So, looking at that right there, of course, you take out that time of possession because we were such a quick strike offense this evening. We almost got doubled up on it. We had 15-50, we did, and they had it over 32 minutes and 10 seconds. But the thing about it is they had some sustained, and we'd stop them, and they wouldn't put points on the board. So, impressive game tonight. We've got the cobwebs worked out. There's still a few little things that we need to work on. And, of course, that's coming into next week. And, of course, these kids, their goal is at the beginning of the year in August, the hot August days, and in July, you know what it was, to get to Freedom Hall, listen to me, to get to Cardinal Stadium.
It's close.
Well, it's the same place. It's close next door to each other. Though, to get to Cardinal Stadium in December. Now it's one game at a time, though, and these kids and coaching staff, of course, will have them ready for that. They'll look at each week, each game as a stepping stone toward their goals to meet.
You're exactly right, and it just needs to be that way. One step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. Don't think of who you might play down the road 2 or 3 weeks. It doesn't matter. You got to get by the first one.
Yeah, we don't want no Taylor County upset at 14-0 like we did in the third round of the regional last year. Well, for myself, Phil Russell, and Chandler Cook, for Kelly Ferris, our spotter, and for Mr. Randy Worley, the man